Hey, na 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 na, da 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 da. Hey guys, it's been so long. It's been a long time. Should have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two. Hey guys, it's Friday. It's been such a long week. Can somebody say? Anyway, it's so good to be back, y'all. Y'all see I got my leather on because it's Friday, casual Friday. Anyway, hi guys. How y'all doing? Uh, guys, whew, it's been a long week. It's been a long couple of weeks, actually, y'all. But I'm here. I'm here. They try to stop me, but I'm here. Y'all, it's Friday. Friday. Everybody say Friday. Friday. Woo! I got eight people who want to come live. Okay. All right. I have 8 people. So guys, just give me like 2 minutes and let me make sure everybody comes in. And this is like 120 people live. Whoa! I guess y'all miss me, right? I miss you guys too. Anyway, guys, it's been a long time. Like I always say, that's my theme song. It's been a long time. Should have left you without a dope beat to step two. But I'm back, y'all. And today I'm really just here for the purpose of taking questions because it's been so long. And I think it's the first time in a long time I haven't been live in like 2 months. I think it's been 2-3 months since I went live. It's been a long, long time. And normally it's not that long. So without further ado, I'm really gonna start taking questions. I'm gonna start taking questions in just the next 2 minutes. But I always want to start by letting you guys know what we do. Remember, my name is Val Queen, okay? And so we obviously specialize in VAWA cases. We also do adjustment of status through marriage cases. Those are the opposite. Those are the ones that are based on a good marriage. All right. We also do asylum cases. Those are for people who have fled their home country. All right. And then fled their home country because of unrest. So those are things like political asylum, female genital mutilation, things like those. So we also specialize in asylum cases. And then finally, we also very much specialize in in extraordinary ability visa cases. Those are our newest cases. We just started taking those earlier this year, and those are for people who are going to get their green card based on their own merits, right? Based on their own skills. Okay, so the best examples are their stars like Usain Bolt, like Mercy Chinwe, some of the musicians you may know from Nigeria, from Kenya. That's what we are talking about, like Mercy Johnson, like Funke Akindele, right? Like the Bollywood stars. So we also take those. All right. So I've got 10 people who want to come live. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. And I'm gonna take like two at a time, 2 to 3 at a time. Remember, I only answer one question, and if it's a consultation question, I'll tell you that's a consultation question. So I got 10 people who want to come. 2 people at a time, 1 question. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing it. Thanks for having me here.
No problem. How can I help you?
Yeah, I have found a new visa since 2019.
Okay.
My wife kicked me out. We are still married.
Okay.
And
you filed for what kind of case?
U visa. My judge did that for me.
Okay.
My wife refused not to go for an interview.
Okay.
Since 2019, when Donald Trump was scaring people away, so she refused not to go for interview. And it's been since then I haven't had anything yet.
Okay, so what's your question?
How long does that take for them?
U visa cases. Now that's not my specialty, but last I checked, they have a long processing time, like a couple of years, many years. So that's what I was saying. Secondly, I think you need to talk to a lawyer. You may very well qualify for VAWA. So you could talk to me, you could talk to anyone who specializes in VAWA. You may very well qualify for that. That's a much easier and faster processing time than U visa for sure. That I know. Okay.
Okay.
So here's my phone number. I'm gonna pin it here, or you can call anyone else. And it's not even just VAWA that you may qualify for. You may qualify for asylum as well. I mean, you may have other options as well, sir. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.
Bye. I've got 10 people to get to. So today is gonna be quick, chop. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Wow. So you guys missed me, right? It's like 10 people want to come live today. Dang. Maybe I need to stay away longer. Wow. And at 2 o'clock Central Time, this is like 1:53. Wow. I guess, did y'all not go to work, or you worked from home today? Hello? Hi, my dad. I like your shades. Hi, sir. How are you doing?
Okay.
Hello. How are you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Good. How can I help you?
Oh, okay. So I lost my wallet a few days ago, and my work permit was in the wallet. So
Okay.
I was just wondering if I need to, if you know, for people that live in Michigan, if you know where they can file, where they can send the application, when they're done.
You lost your work permit. Okay. That's a very technical question, sir. What I can just say, if you're going to try to do yourself, go to USCIS.gov and look up I-765 instructions, or just hire a lawyer to help you. Okay?
I'm having a hard time to hear what you're saying.
Me too. I'm saying that's a very technical question. It's kind of like I would have to literally show you how to do it. And so if you're not using a lawyer, just go to USCIS.gov and look up I-765 instructions.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I can barely hear you, so let me just take the
okay.
next lady. But you can always call me
All right.
for a consultation as well.
Sure.
Yeah. Hello, madam. What's going on with the network today? How are you doing, madam?
That's the question. So I was married to an American citizen years ago.
Okay.
Accepted for citizenship, and that we still together.
Oh, Jesus, help us with this network.
The problem is, like, I got my green card, I got a permanent green card, but I was about to become a citizen, so
Okay.
I don't know.
What happened, ma'am? I'm like lost because of the connection. So you filed for a green card. Did you get it?
I got my green card, accepted to become a citizen. I went to my appointment.
Okay.
And the only thing that they wanted to check is that I was still with
your husband. Okay, and so they. Okay, so they did not. So they denied your citizenship application.
They wanted to check that we were still together, and we
right
were.
As part of your right. But
divorce.
I'm trying to get which application this was for your citizenship application.
No, after I did it, and after they just require me to prove that.
Ma'am, I understand the situation, but was this for a green card application or for an N400
For
citizenship? Yeah, that's what I've been asking you. Okay, got it. Right. So, ma'am, but you can just reapply. Just get a good lawyer to help you. Just reapply or wait. You just need to wait 5 years.
Yeah,
Guys, let me jump out and come back in. Okay? Let me jump out and come back in. Can you guys hear me? Is the connection? Please tell me real quick in the next, it's 1:57. Tell me right now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys, on Instagram? Say I can hear you. I cannot hear, or I cannot hear you. I want to know, is the issue on the people who are asking, is the issue on their side or is it the issue on my side? Can you hear me properly? Can you hear me properly? Okay, so then, madam, I think that the network issue was on your side, Miss Lillian. Okay, Miss Lillian, to answer your question, your network was bad. I was trying to tell you that if you were denied because your spouse wasn't there at your citizenship application with you, that probably means you needed to wait like 5 years. You needed to wait a bit longer to apply for citizenship, okay? Because if you applied within 3 years after getting your green card and you applied for citizenship, they will ask where your spouse is. They will ask about him, all right? But if you can wait 5 years, if you can wait 5 years then and apply for citizenship, you'll be fine. The only exception to that is if you're applying for citizenship, if you got your green card based on VAWA, the 10-year green card based on VAWA, then for that one you can wait 3 years afterwards and then file for citizenship. But long story short, Miss Lillian, give me a call me. I think I could help you and we can talk about it. All right. So, and guys, if you're coming live, make sure you have good internet, okay? Because sometimes it looks like the issue is on your side. So make sure you have good internet or you have Wi-Fi or hotspot or something if you're on the road and you're coming live. All right. Let me take the next couple of people because I got like 10 people. I got like 10 to bring in. So hopefully these other people wouldn't have such a problem. Maybe the issues on my. Now I'm not seeing the request. If you wanted to come and ask a question, please put your request in again because it's like not appearing on my side again. Oh, there we go. Your request. Maybe the issue's a little bit on my side too. Shoot. And sometimes, y'all, it's just literally because my office is on the road and it has all these windows. Sometimes I think that creates an issue with connection because I have the best internet I can pay for. So okay, while that's trying to open, I guess I'll answer some questions just written down today. Let me see, but I see the request, but it won't let me go into the request. Jesus, help us, Lord. What's going on? There we go. It's popping up now. There we go. Jesus, help us, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. There we go, yeah. 2 people should be coming up now. I've accepted 2. While they're coming, let me see. There we go. Hello. How are you doing?
Okay, how are you, Queen?
Good. How can I help you? God, Jesus. Help us, Lord.
I'm sick. Help me, around like house and doing stuff like that. And I want to know, what if he overstay his visa? Can I tourist visa if he overstays? I'm not intending. We don't want to get married. I'm much older than him, but he's a good friend, kind of flirty. But I wanted him to come on a tourist visa and then overstay his visa.
There's some things I can't advise about on live because
okay.
I may be watching this, but he has hope. Just call me, okay? There's some things I don't want to have to say on a live
Okay,
video.
Queen. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry for asking.
Okay. Bye bye.
You're the best.
Oh, thank you so much, Madame.
Bye-bye.
Madame, what, can you take yourself off so I can take this other person? I don't know who she is.
I don't know how to. What do I explain?
Oh, I took off the wrong person. I took off the other guy. Shoot. All right. Guys, don't ask me anything that could implicate me before ICE now, okay? I've got to remain a practicing lawyer. All right, don't ask me how to break the law, especially on live video. Okay. But that lady was so funny. I liked her. She was funny. All right, I'm bringing up the next two people. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
So, good. You. So, do you use PS? I mean, what to do like?
Madam, I want to try something. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I should get off this live and come back in because I keep having connection issues. Can you stay right there and request to come live again?
Yes.
Let me get out.
Okay.
Never gonna give it up.
Jesus, help us. Help us, Lord. Help us. Shara Pradosh, Tala Katala, Tara Pradosh, Okay, guys, I'm back. Did I lose anyone? While I'm doing that, is someone is asking me on Facebook, is there a way to speed up lives? No. I mean to speed up I-130. Not really. Yeah, not really. Usually it just comes down to your lawyer doing a good job. Sometimes that's just half the battle. If the application is done well, sometimes it could speed things up. Can everyone hear me better this time? Can you hear me better this time? Please let me know. Please comment, guys. If you're hearing me, can you hear me? Can you on Instagram? Can you hear me? Is the connection good? Can you hear me? Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Is the connection good? Okay, awesome. Let me start taking my people again. And that lady, I remembered her. Okay. Good. Someone said loud and clear. Good. That's how I like it. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Okay, sorry. Let me take her first because I was taking her before I dropped off. I'm just coming back live because of the connection. Madam, go ahead.
So my question is, what to do if USPS couldn't deliver the notice?
Couldn't leave you a notice. What kind of notice were you expecting?
So it was two years already from I applied for VAWA, and
Jesus. Okay, so you're expecting some kind of decision on your VAWA case, and it's been 2 years, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, do you have a lawyer?
No.
You don't have a lawyer. Okay. I think well, do you know if the application was done properly?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, to answer your question directly, you can do two things. You can write Vermont Service Center. That's the department that handles VAWA cases. Try to find out what the issue is, what the problem is. And then they may literally just tell you your case is still within processing times, but just write them. That's one thing you can do. The other thing you can do is contact a lawyer, and we can have a discussion to see what needs to be done. Because I literally don't know if the application was filed right in the first place, if you did it yourself. Okay, because there's many forms to VAWA. People always just think it's just the I-360, but there's many things you have to file to actually get a green card through VAWA. So I don't know if you did it right, to be honest with you.
Also, I sent them letter, but I didn't receive any answer still. I didn't receive any. I requested to send me back any. Send me to new address, but they never send me anything.
Madam, are you able to hire a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay, then call me, because we need to have a discussion. We need to see what to do. Because if you come and talk to me, I may very well say I think we should start from scratch, because it may be better than you waiting for something that may never. I'm not sure. I just don't know what to tell you until I have a consultation with you, really.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have my phone number?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. Where are you from?
Okay, thank you.
Originally?
Russia.
Russia. Okay, I have some Russian clients now, by the way. I have this guy. Anyway, I can't say his name, but he's Russian. And so I was like, wow, I'm getting Russian clients now. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Which?
All right. Okay, let me take some more. I'm thinking I'll just try to do one by one. Maybe that'll be better. Hello, madam.
Hi, hello. I have an approved I-130.
Okay.
And I also paid for a I-84. They're saying it's not outside of the processing time. I got married in 2021 in Ghana, and it's taken almost 2 years. We've been married in October, and it's taken an extremely long time. So what should I do now?
All right. First, I want to start by stating what I've been saying the last year. Right now, immigration is super behind. They're backed up even for those cases. That's why they're starting to waive some interviews. So only thing you can do is really kind of just stay on them, be calling them, to be honest with you. Say a prayer, do a fast, and your day will come.
All right. I hope it comes.
Especially if you used a good lawyer and the application was done properly, then it's just a waiting game.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing, just waiting. Because every time I call, the I-84 is not outside of the processing time.
Yeah, right, right.
I'm not really sure if I should have filed the I-824 while he's in Ghana, or should I have waited and with the I-130 and just let him come to America and do it.
It doesn't matter. Either way it works, but I prefer to do, usually when I have to do an I-84, I usually do it the first time in the very beginning. I like to do everything in the beginning if I can.
Yeah,
but it's a preference.
So
it's an issue of preference.
Now,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's not, you didn't do anything wrong.
So can I, if I need any further assistance, how do I contact Wawa on his behalf?
I've been trying to post my phone number. It won't let me post. Maybe truly the network is bad. But when I get off on my IG, our phone number is right there, and our website is there too.
Okay.
It's wafulalaw.com. Right, my last name, wafulalaw.com.
I couldn't hear you.
But basically, my website is my last name and then law, wafulalaw.com.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Somebody said, take me. Got it. All right. Your wish is my command. Hello?
Hello.
Amari, what in Kenya?
I'm
My English is very, very well.
Okay. What do you speak? French?
French, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Vous pouvez parler un peu de français, mais parlez lentement, s'il vous plaît. Parlez lentement. Parce que j'ai oublié beaucoup de mots maintenant.
D'accord. Je
Ok.
suis content un peu. Je suis content.
Ok.
Ok. Alors, merci beaucoup.
Mhm.
Je suis africain ivoirien.
Oh, c'est bon.
Voilà. J'ai épousé une femme américaine
D'accord.
en 2021, 2021.
Oui, j'ai compris. On ne doit pas dire en anglais. On doit juste parler lentement. Je vais comprendre.
Ok. Et j'ai appliqué pour mon permis de travail
D'accord.
et ma green card.
D'accord.
Au moment où mon avocat, j'ai un avocat qui s'occupe de ça,
Ok.
il a introduit, mais ce que je n'ai pas compris premièrement, j'ai 2 enfants en Afrique.
Mhm.
Je lui ai demandé d'appliquer également pour mes enfants.
Mhm.
Il a refusé et il veut faire séparément.
Ok.
Il veut finir pour moi d'abord et puis après faire pour les enfants.
Attends. C'est qui l'a refusé? L'immigration ou ton épouse? L'avocat. Ok. D'accord.
Maintenant, la femme que j'ai mariée
Mhm.
m'a chassé de la maison
Mhm.
et elle a demandé le divorce.
D'accord.
Pourtant, elle sait que je suis dans le processus de mon permis de travail et ma green card. Alors, ma question est de savoir si l'immigration me convoque pour un interview avec ma femme, si elle ne va pas, qu'est-ce qui se passe et qu'est-ce que je peux faire?
Ok. Moi, je pense que tu dois parler avec moi. Ça, c'est ma réponse meilleure. That's my best friend, my best answer. Yeah. Oui.
Yeah.
Je pense que tu dois juste parler avec moi parce que moi, j'ai une option pour toi. Et je peux pas le faire, je peux pas le dire ici, mais on peut parler un peu plus de cela sur la consultation. Mais je pense que tu peux qualifier pour le VAWA. Moi, je pense que c'est possible.
D'accord.
Ok.
J'ai votre numéro. Je pense que je vais vous écrire, je vais vous appeler et je vais prendre rendez-vous.
Ok, c'est bon. Alors, merci.
Oh, je suis content. Aujourd'hui, je t'ai parlé, j'ai entendu ta voix, je suis content.
mais vous avez parlé très lentement pour moi, c'était bien. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Salut. Oh, y'all, that guy made me so happy to speak in French, y'all. Let me tell you. And he spoke so softly and he spoke so slowly for me to understand and made me comfortable to speak back in French. You know, I'm not a natural French speaker. So that was so awesome. Are there any more French speakers? I'm ready. That guy got me ready to speak in French, y'all. There's some things that make me, small things that make me happy in life, like speaking with a native French speaker in French. That makes me so happy. Although it was slow, you know, and although I have to think about the words, you know, I'm going to say because I'm not a native speaker. But I love it. I love dancing. You know, I love traveling. These are the things that make me so happy. Anyway, any more French speakers, come on through. I'm located in Tennessee. Marsha is laughing at me. I know. But I don't know. I just got so excited that I could speak with that guy in French. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Already spoken to you. I was just waiting to call you.
Oh, okay. So okay, let me. I think we've spoken already, sir. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, we do all 50 states. As long as it's immigration, we definitely do all 50 states. If it's immigration, and if it's VAWA, or if it's adjustment of status to marriage, or if it's asylum, or if it's extraordinary ability visa cases for stars, yes, we do it, and we do it all 50 states. Oh, someone said your French is good. Oh, yay! But I have to, mais j'ai oublié beaucoup de mots. On doit penser, on doit réfléchir, devant en parler. Ça, c'est mon problème. Je dois pratiquer en plus. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, I'm having troubles bringing people in. I'm just going to answer 2 more questions here that I can see. Okay, there the person goes. Hello?
Hey, Miss Four Queen, how are you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Sorry for my accent, I'm Jamaican.
Oh, no problem. I can understand Jamaicans.
Hey, I got a question for you. So my work permit expires in January of next year.
Okay.
How long the renewal process takes?
For work permits have been taking a while. I'll say that, especially last year, but now I think they're getting back down. So it could be anywhere between 6 to 10 months from beginning to end, and it could take less time than 6 months. It could take up to 10 months. Sometimes it could take more than 10 months. Yeah. Okay. But they're really trying to. They're really starting to come down in processing time. So, I would say less or more than 6 months.
Oh, okay. Because I filed VAWA in April of 2021, so I received a combo card, and then I received like 5 prima facie. That's what it's called.
I thought you said how long the work permit takes. That's not how long VAWA takes. I've got some VAWAs that were approved within the time I just told you, 6 to 10 months, but those are the kind of the exceptions, not the norm. Okay. Yeah. As far as how long VAWA takes, that I only discuss in a consultation. Call me.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, go on, man. I know that's that's to say what's up, but that's the only Jamaican patois I know. Well, go on. Bye.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. I do want to answer one question that someone wrote. Someone said, do I still qualify for VAWA after annulment? Absolutely. And I've done many VAWA cases for people whose relationships ended in annulment. As long as your annulment can be tied to the abuse, the issues, the problems you experience in the marriage, you qualify for VAWA, okay? As long as your annulment can be tied to the issues, the problems, the abuse, the toxicity that you experienced at the hands of a U.S. citizen or your green card holder spouse, you still qualify for VAWA, all right? And on that note, I'm just going to quickly give you a preview again of what VAWA is. VAWA stands for Violence Against Women Act. Again, it's a misnomer, all right? It does not only apply to women, it applies to men also. And I've told you time and time again, and this is still true, that most of my clients, VAWA Queens clients, are men. All right. Most of our clients, you see our testimonials who won their 10-year green card are men, literally men. Okay. So if you are a man and you're in a toxic or abusive relationship at the hands of a U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, give me a call. I can help you. All right. And if you're a woman and you are, of course, experiencing any toxicity, abuse, problems in a marriage, please give me a call. Please give me a call. All right. I would love to help more women. Okay, I help mostly men, not because women don't qualify. It's because women, in my experience, I'm not making a generalization here. This is just based on my experience. In my experience, an abused woman is less likely to file for VAWA than an abused man. I don't know why. I have my opinions and my reasons why, but I'm not going to say them on live. But for whatever reason, in my legal experience and opinion of doing this many years now, I can tell you that an abused woman is less likely to file for VAWA than an abused man. And so that's the reason why most of my clients are men. It's because I consult with women too. And I tell women you qualify for VAWA too. But a lot of women say, I want to go think about it. Oh, I'm not sure. I want to go think about it. But man, for a man, was a lot of the men, they could care less. Once they hear they qualify, they want to file for vow, and they're like, when do we start? Okay. And on this matter, I mean, while we're talking on this matter, I can go ahead and address the other issue that I see. I see a lot of men, I mean, a lot of women who are concerned about what's going to happen to their spouse. There's men who are concerned too, by the way. It's not just women, right? But majority, in my legal opinion and experience, a lot of women, when we have a consultation for vow and they clearly qualify for vow, I'm talking about they're being beaten by their spouse. I'm talking about they may even have bruises. I'm talking about real, I mean, this is a real power case. I mean, there's, they're really going through it, or emotionally they're just about to lose their mind because of the emotional psychological abuse. Okay, or maybe even their spouse literally even rapes them. I mean, I'm talking about women who have gone through it. We have a consultation. They know just as much as I know that they qualify for vow. They know just as much as I do that they qualify for vow. And I tell them, you qualify for vow. A big issue sometimes I see is they're like, well, I don't want to harm my spouse. Completely understandable. So I tell them, by law, madam, your spouse cannot be harmed, persecuted, or anything. There's nothing wrong that can happen to your spouse because you file for vow. I tell them the same thing I tell the men that I have consultations with who qualify for vow. But in my experience, again, a lot of women will just shrug back and say, I want to go think about it. I'm not sure. And for whatever reason, we just sometimes need more convincing, or maybe they'll eventually come back to me, but maybe that's when they literally feel they have no choice but to file for vow. Anyway, I'm just making an emotional appeal based on my experience and based on the knowledge that I have, that hey, if you are a woman and you know in your hearts of hearts this is an abusive, this is a toxic relationship, and you're married to a U.S. citizen or green card holder, and you even had a consultation with a vow lawyer, and they have told you that you qualify for a vow, let me be the person again to remind you, please do it. All right. Filing for vow does not mean you leave your spouse. We are not telling you to leave your spouse. I'm not telling you to divorce your spouse. In fact, let me blow your mind and remind you that with vow, you could file for vow while you're still living in the same household with your spouse. You could file for vow when you guys are still even married. Okay, so filing for vow does not mean you're divorcing your spouse. It does not mean you're harming your spouse in any way. It does not mean you're wishing your spouse any harm in any way. It doesn't even mean that you're revenging upon your spouse in any way. You're just simply filing for a green card based on what you have truly experienced. That's what filing for vow is. You're filing for a 10-year green card as a woman or as a man based on what you've experienced. And so whether you're a woman or a man and you struggle with filing for vow because you feel like I'm going to harm my spouse, let me be the first to tell you absolutely nothing wrong is going to happen to your spouse. And I know this from experience because I've had many spouses who did many wrong things to my clients, even my former clients. And look, they're walking around the streets just fine. Nothing's happened to them. And I've had some who even committed crimes against my clients. Nothing's happened to them. Or even committed crimes, other crimes. Nothing's happened to them. Nothing's going to happen to your spouse because you filed for vow, okay? And while I'm on this topic, let me go ahead and address another big issue I see in consultations. People, in 2023, please, I hope you realize that you do not have to have physical abuse to qualify for vow. All right. So you don't have to have bruises. Your spouse doesn't need to be hitting you or pushing you down the stairs for you to qualify for vow. That definition of vow is very antiquated. In 2023, there's so much more abuse than physical. There's emotional abuse, there's psychological abuse. All right. And if you are experiencing emotional or psychological abuse, all right, please give me a call or call anyone that you know who's really, really, truly experiencing vow. All right. So again, I'm blowing the horn, the trumpet, and saying, please, if you don't know and you listen to me and you're not sure about your VAWA case because you feel you don't have a police report, or you feel your spouse doesn't hit you, or you feel you don't have any way of proving physical abuse, please, that is not a requirement. And I've always told you for 3-4 years now, that if you go to a VAWA lawyer who tells you you need a police report to file for VAWA, you're in the wrong place. That is the first sign that they are not a VAWA lawyer. Because any true VAWA lawyer, someone who's truly experienced in VAWA, knows VAWA in and out, will tell you physical abuse is not a requirement. And again, I know this because a lot of my clients never had physical abuse, never did, and we could never even prove physical abuse. But we could prove emotional abuse, we could prove psychological abuse, we could prove sexual abuse. All right, now these are for my men, and they got their 10-year green card. All right. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. Let me take one more question. Y'all got me talking. And by the way, while I'm on this topic, I also take the opposite cases. I take good cases. I take cases, in other words, good marriage cases. I literally file cases for people who are filing for green card through their spouse, through a good marriage. I take those cases. In fact, I love those cases as well. So if you are married to a U.S. citizen spouse and it's a beautiful marriage, it's an awesome marriage, please give me a call. I also take those cases. All right. I also take those cases. That's where I literally started before I even knew about VAWA. And that's how I knew about VAWA. That's what kind of led me into VAWA, and the mentor that I had as well, is I started off doing the good, the cases that are based on a good marriage. So I do adjustment of status to marriage based on good marriages. I do VAWA cases based on the bad marriages, based on the problems. I do those. I do both. I do both ends. Okay. You gotta know both ends to really understand the process. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. We also do asylum cases, and we also do cases for stars, people who come in here based on the merits of their own skills. Athletes, soccer players, football players, actors, actresses, singers, who are in the top 10 in their field, nationally, internationally. We also take those cases. Oh, guys, y'all got me talking. I'm going to do one more, and then we're out of here, or maybe two. Try to make it two people at once, and then we're done. Hello.
Hi. Good
How
afternoon.
you doing?
Yes, I have a quick question. I have my prima facie, the second one, and my work authorization just expired, and I renewed for another one. But I'm just hoping my VAWA case, I feel like it's taking longer than it's supposed to be. But my lawyer keeps saying, "Oh, it's all right. It's within the normal time frame and all that." I was just checking in to see if there's nothing wrong with my case or something.
I'm smiling because I can't really tell. If I have one rule, and I say I never discuss how long VAWA takes, so I may not be able to fully answer your question properly. But do you mind scheduling a consultation? Come and talk to me, and I'll tell you whether it's within processing times. But what I can kind of do to kind of answer your question is, if your lawyer filed all the right forms, I-360, I-485, I-765, I-131, I-64W, if they filed all the right forms and did a proper, a nice statement describing the things you went through and tying it to the law on VAWA, then you have nothing to worry about. Then it's really truly a waiting game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll book a consultation to talk to you more.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.
All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to call that a wrap. Guys, I'll see you again. I'm going to try to come back next week. I am super busy right now, but I'll try. I'll try, because I've honestly missed coming live too. It's something I like to do. Bye, guys. If you know someone who's experienced a lot of things I've discussed today, and especially when I was describing VAWA, please let them know. Remember, you qualify for VAWA if you're married to a U.S. citizen spouse or green card holder, or you're separated from a U.S. citizen spouse or green card holder, or you're divorced from a U.S. citizen spouse or green card holder, or you're annulled from a U.S. citizen spouse or green card holder. Or the fifth category of people is people who are not even legally married to a U.S. citizen or green card holder, but you're in a long-term relationship with one such that it could look like you're married. All right. So, and you live in a state that recognizes partnerships, that recognizes common law marriages. These are states like Alabama, Texas, New Hampshire, Colorado, Alabama, Texas, New Hampshire, Colorado. All right. You live in some of these states and some other states. If you live in a state that recognizes just a common partnership that's formed by having children together, by living together for a long time, by having a business together, and your partner is abusive to you, all right? And by partner, I mean it could be opposite sex, or it could be same sex, but you live in a state that recognizes common law marriages. In other words, you live in a state that recognizes some people are married by habit, because of they're married because of how they look like to other people, not really married because of the paper. If you live in one of those states like Texas, Alabama, New Hampshire, Colorado, and it's an abusive partnership with a U.S. citizen or green card holder, you could also very much qualify for VAWA, okay? So that's 5 categories of people. People who are married or married to a U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, separated from a U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, divorced from a U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, all right? What else? And I said annulled from a green card holder or U.S. citizen spouse. And finally, in some states, those who are not even legally married to their U.S. citizen or green card holder common law partner, all right? And you are in one of these 5 categories and you have experienced problems in the marriage, toxicity, abuse. And these are examples of those things we call abuse. Things like a spouse talking down to you, cursing you out, disappearing on you, spouse changing who you are literally to where you used to love to be social. Now you're antisocial. You're so depressed, you're antisocial. Or you're having to see a therapist. You considered suicide. You found out your spouse has AIDS, an STD, or a serious physical sickness or psychological sickness or illness that they didn't tell you about. You found out your spouse maybe is bipolar or schizophrenic, and that you didn't know about it before marriage, and it's causing problems in the marriage. You found out your spouse cannot have children and you wanted children. You found out your spouse cannot father a child, and you talked about having children before marriage. You found out your spouse has fathered many children outside of the marriage and during your marriage. Okay, you find out something big that, in other words, you needed to have known before time, like your spouse is gay or bisexual. Again, that's not a problem, but these are things you need to know ahead of time. But you find out after the marriage. Okay, you find out your spouse is cheating on you. Okay, you find out your spouse is cheating on you with multiple people, or multiple men or women, or opposite sexes or multiple sexes. You find out that, name it. These are some examples that could qualify you for VAWA. Long story short, in summary, if you're in a toxic relationship with a U.S. citizen or green card holder spouse, all right, and you feel, or you believe, or you can clearly see is a little bit or a lot of it is attributed to the fact that you are an immigrant. In other words, they may not have treated someone who's from the U.S. the way they treat you. You should be calling me. Let's talk about VAWA, all right? I think that's a quick, short summary of VAWA. And by the way, VAWA, that's just the VAWA types we practice. There's VAWA even that applies for a parent who's being abused by their U.S. citizen child who's over 21. I've said that before, all right? For instance, like let's say me and you are married, and we bring my mother to come from Kenya to come and help take care of our children, our young children. And while she's here, we abuse her. We keep her we keep her from seeing her doctor. We make sure she's living in the worst conditions because she's new and because she's elderly. That's a situation where a parent can easily qualify for VAWA based on their relationship to their U.S. citizen child. It happens, y'all. It happens anytime a human being feels they have the upper hand, they can very well abuse you. All right. So it happens even in a context of a son and a daughter. All right. So guys, without further ado, let me go. It's 2:36. I want to go eat something and finish work. Bye guys. Love you. Thank you for coming. See you. Bye. Share this video. Share, man. Share. Don't be stingy. Share.